and you'll see what happens. Oh! Welcome to Friday Fails. I just want to
no dots anymore. We're not doing dots anymore.
I'm gonna dot. I just dot.
But why? But why? We're gonna tell you why.
This is episode number 12. What we do is we take subscriber submitted videos. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. If you don't even have a crash, hit it. Helps us out. And we break those down to make sure that you guys don't kill yourself on your dirt bike. So this episode is gonna be a little bit different because everyone in this episode is a student that comes and trains here or has trained here. Anyways, here we go. We're gonna go right into the first one. This is what we used to call back wheel Brady. He's now grown up quite a bit and became a really good rider and is off doing his thing in the world. But
Brady Olson.
Brady Olson.
Great guy.
Here we go. First one. Oh, this is perfect.
I remember that. I was right there. I filmed this one. He got his sports mixed up here is what happened. We were motocrossing, but he thought he was skateboarding. That's what happened there.
You can't be skateboarding when you're trying to be motocross.
Them two just don't mix, man.
Mistake number one.
So what happened is he came into the corner. His leg placement was pretty good, but somewhere in there we had a little bobble, a little fall, a little loss of balance there. We planted that foot, and when that foot planted, it picked up his weight, and he slid back on the seat, and then he got what we like to call whiskey throttle, where he's kind of hanging on, balanced back, you know, behind the power, and then he involuntarily gave it a little bit of gas before he went whoop, and bailed off that puppy right there.
He said, I got to get out of here. He also goes as Motozilla. We've got a less cool kid in this one. Is this Austin?
Yeah, so this is Austin Young, Young Boys Racing.
When he was just learning how to ride.
He goes by slowpoke.29 on Instagram. Give him a follow.
Let's see what went wrong with this one. Here we go. Oh, the first thing he was riding one of our learn to ride bikes.
Boy, those front forks hit him like a pogo stick right there.
He actually jumped pretty level and pretty good.
Pretty good technique there, honestly.
Yeah, but I think he might have landed the front tire in a little hole or something. Yeah. And he got a rebound, and when it did that, it kicked him a little sideways. It wasn't a whole lot he did wrong, honestly, as far as his positioning goes. Will we give him the good positioning stamp? Yeah.
Pretty good overall.
Yeah, pretty good overall.
So yeah, his knees collapsed a little bit when he landed there.
Yeah.
And I would say that's partially due to his foot placement there. He's riding almost on the back of his arches towards his heels there. So when you land under some hard force, then you're more inclined to kind of break at the knees as well.
He definitely collapsed when he landed, for sure.
Yeah.
And well, let's just face it, this wasn't like the best bike to be like maybe learning how to jump on. But
I texted him, he said, this is the crash that made me always wear knee pads.
This is the crash. Look at him holding his knee right away.
He's hurt. And I remember telling him too, wear knee pads. I remember.
All right, here we go. Is this one of our guys? Or
yeah, so this is a helmet cam or a chesty cam, one of the two. I'm not sure from this angle, but this is Elijah Duran, and he's following one of our students, William Hawkins.
Okay, here we
go. Who goes down here.
Oh, this is William's crash. He got all jacked up on this. Man. Oh, it's so hard to tell what went wrong there.
It's pretty hard to tell what went wrong there. We got a lot of roost.
Well, he got kicked. He didn't stand up early enough into that first roller.
So, yeah.
Got kicked back.
Looks like he got over his line right there, over the main line.
Look how his backend's over. He's not doing anything right. William, you're in trouble. Burpees.
William.
Woo. He got the old high side too. Yeah, so just we mentioned this in the last video. We're talking about when you got rollers coming out of the corner, it's nice to stand up early.
Yeah, for sure.
Gives you a little more room between you and the bike. The bike just gave him all the input the wrong way. And on this next one, we've got Ty, who is probably the wildest dude in the group.
William
come a long ways in a little amount of time. William what?
William underscore 173.
Well,
you're moving too fast.
William underscore Hawkins 173. You're moving too fast. All right.
You got me there.
We got Ty. Go ahead and look up his handle so we're prepared.
It's slow. No, it's Goon Style.
We got 2 crashes from Ty here.
Goonstyle.8 is Ty. Give him a follow. This dude is a trip.
You're going to have to get all these handles, put them on the screen. These kids will love it.
Oh, he just blocked him.
Oh!
So this is Thursday night practice. We got a moto going on, and these dudes are dicing it up. This is Lucas Hefner, another one of our longtime students.
Oh! Push him out wide. Slid, feet off.
Oh!
Oh my God. I was winning. That's so tight.
Oh, man.
All right, let's break it down.
That one started early.
All right, he comes into the corner. He's getting a lot of pressure. He's in bad position. He comes into the rollers at an angle, seated, right? Am I right or am I wrong?
Not only that, but sitting too far back on the seat too.
Too much sauce off the first one, so he loses the back end. Not in good position again, Ty, come on. Gets the bounce back, feet
Lets
fly
off.
off. Okay, now we're like thinking, are we gonna survive tonight or? But Ty's like a rubber band, and he just snaps back.
Pops right back
Just
up.
frustrated. Yeah, you gotta come in straight, but I understand he was in a pressure situation. All right, let's go to the next one. We got two of Ty, 'cause this is how Ty is. You know, he just says crazy stuff. This one actually isn't a crash, but
It's a bit of a fail.
it very well could have been disastrous. Give him the backstory on how you talk.
All right, so Ty rolls up to me here at practice. He's like, I think I can hit that triple. And normally I'm like going to encourage everybody, like, yeah, man, here's how you're going to do it. I told Ty, I'm like, Ty, I don't know if you got the triple. I don't know if it's a good idea. But if you're going to do it, here's how you have to do it. And I say, Ty, you got to hit it as hard as you can. You got to make sure you keep your front wheel up in case you tag the landing and you come up short.
Oh, let's just see if he listened well. Let's just see if he listened well. Yep, I think he listened.
He kept the front wheel up. He took me literally there, but I'm going to have to say a little bit of lack of timing there. He actually went a little long on that one.
Yeah, so Ty, yeah, yeah.
And not only that, when he landed, he got a little whiskey throttle too right off the bat.
Well, yeah, he was hanging way off the
So I would say his head placement was a little far back. Even if we want to keep our front end up, we still want that head over the handlebars, over that front number plate. So initially, right off the takeoff, that's where he went wrong.
I'll let you take this one.
So this is Jackson.307 on Instagram.
Go ahead. Is that
He's
it?
at a local race here, and he ragdolls.
Here we go. Oh,
man.
oh, dang, there we go, so close.
Everyone's running out of the bleachers like they're going to do something about it.
Let's see, yeah, you got kicked back.
Yeah, so that's one thing we worked on with Jackson when we met him for the first time is actually his standing position and his knee placement. Another one of those crash at classes that's created by lack of body position and knees just being too far forward and putting him in a bad spot where he doesn't have good front to back balance of the bike, and that back end kind of just has a mind of its own. That jump, it's a super soft jump face. I'm sure he got a little crossed up, a little off balance in those ruts. That's what started the crash. But lack of posture, lack of body position is what really made him crash in the end there.
Heard that. Moving on.
Look at this goon.
This is our first pro crash. Here we go. This
Ready,
is me.
set, go.
This is me, by the way, Supercross. Just to give you guys a little background, this section actually was meant, well, the fast guys were going 3 where I was going 2, so I was kind of just trying to get through this section and eye up like how to go in and jump 3 in the first big one. And I was just being too relaxed about it, and you'll see what happens. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. All right, let's watch it one more time. So, the handlebars hit my femurs so hard right there that I had like massive bruises right across the top of both of my femurs. I think if they didn't already have titanium rods in them, they would have broke.
This guy's bionic.
Yeah. And this landing was so sharp and steep that I just clipped it a little bit, and it jerked the handlebars and sent me on my way. But yeah, that was meant to go 3 over, and I just hadn't pulled the trigger on it yet. But what I will say is,
great dismount.
I'm in second on the board right now, but I did move that up to first.
Not bad.
Ahead
Not
of
bad.
who is that? Anyways, that was me. All right, we got Tomac here. It looks like he's probably gonna be
Pro crash, pro crash.
This is the real pro crash.
All season, he's 5'5", looking for 6'6", and then
Oh.
Man, I remember that day. He was on that day. He was so on, and I was like, dude.
Both of his shoulders got jacked. Both.
Man, young Tomac right there. Young Tomac.
Man, that was bad. Let's watch it again.
Man, that was a lot of momentum to a dead stop right there. Look at that position.
He's coming down a rough hill that has ruts in it as well, and what happened is his tire got kicked on the top of the outside of one of the ruts, so he didn't have anything to keep it in line, and it just skipped a couple, and there's ruts all along that straightaway, so if it gets over in one, it's just kind of pulling the bike that way. And then it got to where he was at a 90-degree angle and spit him off. Not good, dude. He's going too fast.
When you're riding those conditions, there is zero room for error, though, because you're riding in a groove this big, you're riding in a rut that wide, and if you get outside of that rut or get crossed up, the dirt's hard, it's tacky, you're going to stick.
Ah, that's bad. Yeah. What could he have done to be better? I mean, it's kind of hard, right? Because he's one of the best in the world to say anything about his technique or his timing. I think it was just a matter of the bike was dancing a little early coming down that hill, so maybe he could have checked up just a little bit. But honestly, all these guys are riding on the ragged edge all the time, and just like one little mistake can be pretty catastrophic at that speed. You know, he was probably going 30 miles an hour to a dead stop, which is never good. But guess what? He's went on to win like 6 or 7 more championships since then between Supercross and outdoors. So
I'd say he's doing one of the greats. One of the greats for sure. If
you like this video, we got 11 more over here. Don't forget to check out our Instagram. It's at the MX Factory. Like, subscribe. And we also have a link. If you buy any parts from Motorsports Outlet, use our link. Helps out our channel. We'd greatly appreciate it. See you next time.
... See you next time.